Welcome back to Access Anime. My name is Henshin Ikeda, and today I'll be doing a walkthrough and review of Magi episode 17. And if you remember from last episode, we get to see Chasm as the Dark Dajin, and he can control gravity? What? Then moving on past that, we see Alibaba, and apparently even with Sinbad's help, he still cannot kill or defeat, Chasm, mostly because their history and their past. Then moving on past that, we see Aladdin, and guess what? He's back. And so is Judel. What? That just does not make any sense in my opinion. Judel, why are you back, man? So we're taking to a different scene with Aladdin, and apparently he's out of Magio, and Judel knows? Now that can't be good, so Aladdin turns to Alibaba for help. And again, that's where the episode ends, and I'll hold my final thought and rating at the end of the clip, so stay tuned. But let's dive right on in. So we open up this episode with Aladdin, and he's using his heat magic on Alibaba. Okay, that doesn't really make any sense. Aren't Aladdin and Alibaba on the same team? Oh, there's a reason. So again, Aladdin uses his heat magic on Alibaba. So we're taking to a different scene. Now apparently it's with Alibaba, and Omon's sword is now reforged because of Aladdin's heat magic. That's right, Alibaba absorbed Aladdin's heat magic because he can use it as more Magio. It makes sense. I like where that went actually. So we're taking to a different scene with Aladdin and Alibaba versus Judel. So a 2-on-1. Are you serious? I can't wait to see what's going to happen. However, we're taking to a different scene with Alibaba, and he has a direct hit on Chasm. I love where that went. Now we are taking to a different scene with Isnan, and he's just throwing at least one piece of information at us. One piece of information. Apparently, Isnan goes into a little ramble about the Black Dajins are immortal. I don't know if that's fact or if that's opinion. I'll say it one more time. He basically says Black Dajin are immortal. And I don't know if that is a fact or if that is his opinion. It sounds like that's his opinion because he's getting a little cocky. However, we're taking to a little cutscene with Alibaba, and he gets pulled into Chasm. What? Yeah, I didn't really get that, to be honest. However, we're taking to a different scene with Aladdin, and he gets into Judel's head. I love it. And then Judel, he is just down. He's like questioning everything, and he's a little weak right now. But we are taking to a different scene inside of Chasm with Alibaba and Chasm, and they're kind of just talking. However, we can see Chasm's in pure darkness. We see the dark butterflies. We see he's just not himself. He's just consumed by all this darkness in general. However, we're taking to a different scene, and it's with Alibaba, and all I can say is finally, Alibaba stands up to Chasm, and it looks like it was going somewhere. However, Chasm scores a direct hit. I was like, really? This just got even more interesting. However, yeah, we are taking to a different scene with Alibaba. Now, however, Alibaba is forced to watch. I was like, what was he forced to watch? It was like these stupid flashbacks of Chasm's past. Apparently watching Chasm's, sister Miriam die, and then we get to see the introduction of Isnan as the arms dealer. Basically small bits and pieces of, well, technically Chasm's shitty past. And yeah, I didn't even want to finish my popcorn after watching that. So we're taking to a different scene with Chasm. Now apparently Chasm, he's actually hit Alibaba directly, and it looks like Alibaba is down for the count, because literally he was stabbed straight through the chest by Chasm. I'm like, shit. I did not see this coming. I was like, no way, it's done? There wasn't even a real fight. However, Alibaba's thoughts are now heard by Chasm. It's like Chasm can now mind read whatever, Alibaba was thinking or saying, per se. So I thought, now the truth actually comes out. Now we're taken to a different scene with Alibaba, and all I can say is, wow. We're seeing Chasm's flashback of him killing his father. So wait, Chasm killed his father? I know he was a drunkard, a bully and whatnot, but really? I didn't see that coming even more than I didn't see everything else coming. I mean, seriously, Chasm killing his father. This is why he's been such an arrogant SOB throughout this series. He said he was not like, Alibaba to begin with. It's because he killed his father. I was like, really? Huh, I didn't see that coming. And again, after the truth hits the fan, Chasm is, I guess he's pretty okay with what he did in his past, and he's okay with Alibaba in general, so he makes peace with everything, and he starts to fade away. And he turns to stone. Wait, what happened to this fight? You're gonna screw us now? Oh my god, I'm pissed off. I was hoping for a little fight. I know, I love the drama, the little drama scene, how emotional it got, but hey, snap out of it. Where's the fight? That's it? So we're taking to a different scene with Judel. Now apparently while Judel is about to snap out of whatever, Aladdin did to him, Isnan jumps in out of nowhere and grabs Judel and takes him away. I was like, wait, he was just about to turn into the good guy per se or something, snap out of this BS. And Isnan jumps in, takes him away, and he runs. Yeah, just like Team Rocket from Pokemon. He ran. So we're taking to a different scene with Isnan, and he's throwing a little information at us. Apparently, Aladdin is one of the apparently he is the fourth Magi to actually gain the power of Solomon's wisdom. Yeah, more power to Aladdin, but who the hell cares, really? Because we see Isnan breaking down into his evil monologue, and he starts saying, next time I see you guys, I'll do so and so. It looks like Isnan was about to get away with everything. He has Judel, he has everything. Guess what? Wait for it. Wait for it. Yeah, he was attacked out of nowhere, and I loved it. I was like, someone interrupts his evil monologue and attacks him. So we take a little cutscene with Musaru. That's right, Musaru attacks Isnan with his household vessel, and I thought it was freaking amazing. So we see Barak Koza is what he uses, and it's a direct hit. Then we do another cutscene with Jafar, and he also attacks with his household vessel. He uses Barak Sai, and I love seeing these attacks. We're not done. Oh no, we're not done by far, because you know what? Here comes the ace himself, Sinbad. So we're taking to a different cutscene with Sinbad, and he attacks with, well, it looks like his Dajin. He's got his Dajins back, so that's sweet. So he uses his Dajin, and I thought, oof, this is amazing. I believe he uses Barak, starts with an S, I forget what it's called, Sayakyu, and it's an amazing attack, and Isnan is defeated. He doesn't even get to run away, he's defeated. However, he doesn't have Judel. Judel is gone, we don't know where yet. But that's right, Isnan's been defeated by Sinbad. He's not dead, he's been defeated. So we're taken to a brief little cutscene after that, and we see Isnan's head in the water floating around. So he's still alive technically, but he's been defeated. But it was just his head in the water. It was just like going down to the ocean or the sea, wherever he's at water-wise. And then we see what appears to be like a little doll's bottle, like appear out of nowhere right in front of Sinbad, and it's just like laying on the floor. So that must be the other part of Isnan's body. So I thought that was worth mentioning. Now we are taken to a different scene after that little fight's finished. Now apparently this group, it's a random group we're being introduced to. Now manga-wise we know who they are. Anime-wise we're just getting introduced to them, so we don't know what their name is anime-wise. But this random group's being introduced. Now apparently this is the group that Isnan, I believe, belongs to. And this group is actually talking about Aladdin, Alibaba, and Sinbad and what's really happening. So I thought, okay, this is interesting. Now apparently they have Judel, so Isnan was able to deliver Judel to them before he was defeated by Sinbad, so I thought that was worth mentioning. But moving on past that, we find out this group in general, yeah, their master is called Al-Thayman. So Al-Thayman is their master, but we really don't get to see who he is, really, just his name. It's like, this is in honor of him. They're like talking to him, like, not in the third person, but like in a weird way, like he's a god or something. So I don't really know what that's all about. Yes, manga-wise I know what's going on, but I'm trying to be surprised in the anime series, so bear with me. And again, toward the end of the episode, after we're done being introduced to this little group, which we still don't know the name of, we're taken to a really happy scene, and I love the scene at the end of the episode. It's with Aladdin, Alibaba, everyone in general. They are like in Bulbad, and Aladdin, he actually brings back the dead per se, not like their full bodies, but in spirit, because he actually tells Alibaba, Chasm's not dead. His spirit is still here. It's among the butterflies, the Rook. It's going back to the world. And then we actually see Aladdin summon all these spirits to go see their loved ones. So we see Chasm, Chasm's sister, and they're actually, it looks like Chasm's sister, Miriam's talking to Alibaba, like whispering something into his ears, which we still don't know what she said. But I thought that was worth mentioning. Then we see Chasm, he's all happy, like he just died technically, so it's kind of funny to see him that way. And again, we see other bad spirits come down and comfort all the living per se. And again, that was an amazing scene, and wow, love the music, love the emotion, the drama, and that's where the episode ends. As for final thoughts, well, first of all, Chasm's little sister, Miriam, what did she actually tell Alibaba in general? What were they whispering about? We don't really know. As for Isnan, okay, well, Isnan, are you? We know you're not dead, but you're defeated, but are you dead? Like I said, I don't believe he's dead, based on what I just said, obviously, but we saw his head. He was decapitated, and his body's gone, but does that mean he's going to be revived later on in the series? Well, hopefully. I kind of like how the villainous side jumped out of him. It was kind of interesting. Now, moving on past that, okay, the group or the faction that, well, technically Isnan belongs to, what are they called in the anime series? I'm not gonna veering away from the manga. Hopefully it's gonna be differently pronounced or something like that. But I still want to know more about them. Who do they support, and what's their ultimate goal? Supposedly they want to reverse the world, make it more evil, so have bad things happen throughout the world, obviously. So I thought, okay, that makes sense. But still, who controls them? Like, who are the lieutenants? Who are the bosses? How does things work within their organization? And how are they tied with the Ku Empire? Just putting that out there. And one more thing out there. One more final thought. Sitting down for this one? Sinbad, guess what? He's got his dodging back. Those thieves, you can actually see them at the end of the episode. They have all of his dodging. I believe they give them all back to him. So now Sinbad has all of his dodging. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. Obviously, in the next episode, I can't wait to see what's going to happen. And again, that is it for my final thoughts. As per my rating, whew. Okay, so I was thinking about it. The emotion definitely was there, and I loved it. Emotion was there. Drama was there. Fights, yeah, they were kind of there. Not the best, but they weren't the worst. I kind of liked them. They had me, I don't know, had me glued to the screen because I'm like, we didn't see Isnan run away like Team Rocket from Pokemon, you know. Instead, Sinbad and his subordinates come out of nowhere and defeat him. I was like, wow. I didn't believe I saw that, but it happened. So, after reviewing all that and the light amount of information that was thrown at us, sadly wasn't what I was looking for, I was going to give this a 4 out of 5. The ending for this episode, 4.5 out of 5. It moved me. I liked it. I didn't cry or anything like that, but it moved me. I liked the music. I liked the drama, the emotion that's been shown. So, final rating, 4.5 out of 5. But again, that ends it for my final rating, and that ends it for my walkthrough review of Magi episode 17. But again, guys, comment down below, let me know, thumbs up, thumbs down, definitely subscribe, check me out on Twitter, and follow me if you like. But again, guys, that ends it for now. But let me know what you thought of this episode, and let me know what you think's gonna happen in the next episode that's coming out. But guys, I gotta hit the bricks. I gotta go. Got 2 more clips to do, so definitely stay tuned for those. 1 walkthrough and review to do, and I'll surprise you with my last one. So definitely stay tuned, guys. But before I go, I gotta say it, and I always say it. You can't stop the access, but you can watch the feed. I'll see you later, guys.